Some animals can deafen you, even from miles away. Ready to be shocked? I invite you to lean in, to imagine sound as a living force that shapes survival, courtship, and conflict across the planet. This is a countdown, each entry with a jaw-dropping fact and its peak sound level. In the next 10 minutes, quick, shocking facts. I will guide you from dawn choruses to the abyssal booms of the deep. Each reveal will arrive with a bold counter and dramatic waveform animation on each reveal, so that you feel the arrival of sound before you hear the number. Prepare to witness extremes. I begin at sunrise with an animal intimately familiar to human life. A domestic rooster's morning call can peak around 130 to 137 decibels at close range, louder than a motorcycle. When a rooster crows at the metal gate of daybreak, the sound is a compact, high-energy blast that carries through yards and barns. Consider the anatomy: a tiny syrinx and a confident bird harnessing air pressure to create a piercing signal. For a human standing a few feet away, the intensity is startling. It is not evolutionary accident. It is a statement of territory, of presence, and of the rhythm of rural life. I imagine a village waking in chorus, each bird an individual alarm clock. Neighbors groan, dogs stir, and the world is marked into morning and night. The rooster's cry is a reminder that loudness can be local but decisive. In close encounters, you feel vibration in the air and in the bones of wood and metal. The lion's roar is one of nature's most iconic proclamations. At close range, a lion can reach about 114 decibels, enough to reverberate across grasslands and through the bones of rival males. I have stood at a respectful distance and felt the air shift when a roar rolled out at dusk. It is a sound built for long-range communication. Low harmonics travel further. The roar announces territory, communicates strength, congregates the pride. In the still heat of evening, it carries like distant thunder, setting the boundaries of a kingdom. There is drama in the anatomy too. The enlarged larynx resonant vocal folds the chest cavity that amplifies. Each roar is a complex instrument, tempered by intent, a warning, a rallying cry, a claim to prey or partner. For prey animals, that sound is an evolving memory of danger. It rewires the landscape of safety and risk, shaping where herds graze and when they hide. Elephants speak thunderous tones, subterranean rumbles. Trumpets can reach roughly 117 decibels, sharp, urgent, unmistakable. Low-frequency rumbles, barely audible to our ears, travel vast distances through soil and through air. These infrasounds are the elephant's secret telephone, a channel to relatives kilometers away. I have watched herds pause and lift their heads. A distant rumble passes along the earth, leathery ears tilting like radio dishes. The anatomy of such calls is majestic, large laryngeal structures, enormous lungs, a skull conducting low-frequency vibration, a language of scale, size, and distance encoded in frequency. In social terms, these sounds coordinate movement, signal, emotional states, reinforce bonds. Survival in the savanna depends not only on sight, but on long-range acoustic awareness. Counter brightens and waveform pulses. Imagine a matriarch summoning kin across 100 fields, a sound you cannot easily hear, but can certainly feel. Well, yes. Chapter 4. Howler monkeys hold the title among land-dwelling species for sheer acoustic reach. Their calls, measured up to about 140 decibels, make them audible for more than 3 miles through dense forest. Picture a throat and resonating chamber evolved to press sound through tangles of foliage. At first light, the howler's voice unfurls like a rolling bell. Sound threads through trunks and vines, carving a map of occupancy across the canopy. For an arboreal primate, being heard far away reduces deadly encounters and secures feeding zones. Their hyoid bone, a hollow resonating structure, acts like a built-in amplifier. With each long, sustained bellow, the forest itself seems to answer, an orchestra of leaves and branches responding in sympathetic vibration. Behavioral context is key. These calls are often territorial and social, keeping groups apart without costly fights. The acoustic strategy is elegant and economical. When the bold counter counts down and the waveform blooms, imagine the green cathedral of rainforest filled with a sound that belongs to no human world. Primal, pervasive, and utterly commanding. Chapter 5. In warm months, the air can become a living amplifier. Male cicadas toil to attract mates. Chapter 6. Descending into the ocean, we find sounds of such magnitude. They redefine our sense of scale. Blue whales produce low-frequency calls whose source levels have exceeded 180 decibels underwater, energies that can cross ocean basins. These calls are not noise, they are coherent transmissions shaped to travel. The whale's long, languid phrases move through layers of water, refracted and channeled by temperature, refracted and channeled by salinity. I have listened to recordings that make the ship itself seem like a resonant body as the whale's song passes beneath us. These low notes are used for mating, navigation, perhaps long-range social contact. The physiology is awe-inspiring. Enormous vocal folds, powerful respiratory control, an acoustic anatomy that matches the whale's colossal frame. The result is a sound both beautiful and commanding. When the counter nears the top 5 and the waveform becomes a slow, immense pulse, imagine the ocean as a cathedral, the blue whale as its organist, sounding notes that sweep continents. Chapter 7. Close kin to the blue, the fin whale offers calls that are similarly low frequency and, astoundingly loud. Their vocalizations rank among the most powerful whale calls, designed to travel for thousands of kilometers through oceanic channels. Listening to a fin whale is to hear geology in motion. Notes that ride thermoclines reflect off seafloor features, extending the animal's presence across vast marine provinces. Chapter 9. The pistol shrimp defies size expectations. This small crustacean snaps a specialized claw to create a cavitation bubble that collapses with explosive force. The resulting shock can reach an astounding around 210 to 218 decibels underwater, far louder than most creatures many times its size. The sound is brief but brutal, a micro-burst heat-light pressure, a concussive pulse, capable of stunning or killing small prey. It is nature's pocket-sized cannon. Watching reef footage, one sees a flash and a shimmer, a tiny pistol fired from coral crevices. The shrimp's hunting is surgical, relying on physics rather than brute mass. This phenomenon reminds us that acoustic power is not solely a function of body size. With clever morphology and timing, even the smallest animals can wield destructive sonic force. As the bold counter edges toward 2 and the waveform explodes in a pinpoint spike, consider the paradox. The ocean's loudest shock, delivered by a creature you could cradle in your hand. Chapter 10. For our final and most contentious place, we confront the challenge of metrics. If we rank by peak source level, if we include cavitation events, or if we consider low-frequency reach, right, whales, blue whales, fin whales vie for supremacy. Outro, from tiny shrimps to giant whales, sound rules survival. Today's journey has taken us from barnyards to abyssal plains, from insect choruses to the slow, resonant hymns of baleen whales. Each entry revealed not just decibel numbers, but stories, strategies of mating, of hunting, of warning, and of long-distance kinship. Sound is a living landscape, invisible yet potent. It binds communities, moves emotions, and carves ecological niches.